Hey guys, Sam here again, and welcome to episode 5 of my Minecraft series in which I play around with the Better Than Wolves mod. So although it's only been a couple days since the last episode came out on YouTube, it's actually been a few days since I recorded it. I was sort of off my regular recording schedule just a little bit because of traveling, but now I'm basically going to get into pretty much every other day sort of recording, uploading schedule. So you can look forward to that. So first off, I've done some stuff since the last episode. I enchanted some more stuff. Of course, spent some more time in the mob trap. I've got some iron boots, projectile projection 4, which is very nice. That means that arrows basically only do about half a heart of damage, which is quite nice, and the protection 2 on my iron helmet. These are both level 24 enchantments, I believe, so I'm pretty happy with what I got. Also, excuse me. Also, I enchanted 2 pickaxes. One of these has Silk Touch, one of them has Fortune 3, basically, and then they both have Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. I got very lucky with these. They're both level 50 enchantments again. As you can see, the Silk Touch one is about half gone because I've used it to collect, I believe it's in this chest, yeah, tons and tons of stone. This is not smelted from cobblestone, this is just gathered straight up with Silk Touch, and I'll show you where I got that all from in a minute. And then Fortune 3 is very, very nice because I believe when I recorded the last episode I had very little coal left, and I just did a little bit of spelunking. Just gathered some coal from pretty close to the surface caves, and I got a lot of coal. What's that, 10 stacks of coal? And were I to gather that with a different pickaxe that did not have the Fortune 3 enchantment, I would probably only have gotten, like, I'd say 3 of these stacks. So Fortune 3 is very, very nice. It really multiplies the drops. I've gotten like a 30 lapis lazuli from like 2 or 3 blocks, which is very nice, and I can't wait to find some redstone and diamond while I'm using these. And Silk Touch and Fortune combination makes a great it's a great combo if you're mining. So I suggest it if you're lucky enough to get those enchantments. Let's see what else. Well, I have been working on the mansion, and I worked on another little project as well. I haven't really done any work on the mob trap because it's fairly good as it is. So let me just show you some stuff. Oh, it's nighttime outside. Yes, you did just get a glimpse of the mansion. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm not sure whether I should call it. I mean, I guess I have been calling it a mansion, but I'm not sure exactly what to name it because it's not so. I mean, at least as I will intend it to be. It's not so much going to be like a living quarters as a place for farms. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think it should be called. Ouch. Yeah. See that's the projectile protection 4 right there. Works pretty well. So let's just back up and get a better view on this because I think it looks pretty cool. There we go. So this is what it looks like so far. It's by no means near completed, but I've sort of spiced up the wooden frame a little bit, and I've added a lot of logs. Again, the timber mod came in really useful. If you're gathering a lot of wood for stuff like this, I'd recommend downloading it. I'll probably link it in the description. Not sure if I have on previous videos or not. Is that a creeper? I just want to saw a creeper in there. Never mind. All that stone in there, that is certainly not all the stone that I gathered. There's a lot of stone bricks here, all crafted from stone that I gathered, most of which was with my Silk Touch pickaxe. And that Unbreaking 3 enchantment really works wonders as far as keeping it from breaking. This is just a little room down here that I'm working on. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that yet. Yeah, of course, this is just it's basically do not blow up. This is the mansion or the building or whatever it's going to be called. It's basically just a construction site for the time being. I've done a very small fraction of what I plan on doing with it. So let's just head up to the top here. Actually, no, know what? I'm actually going to, because I have some plans on the top of the mansion. Ouch. So I think I'm going to do this first. Let me just eat some food. Fried chicken, noms. You know what it is? I actually, I spent quite a while walking around over in that direction to gather some birch saplings, which I didn't really need immediately, but once I visit the nether and I get some nether wart and stuff, I would like to make some blood tree saplings. If you don't know, they're part of the Better Than Wolves mod. They're these trees basically that just continue to grow branches if they're unconfined, and they basically expand indefinitely into whatever space they're provided. Very but they're quite useful because they don't have such restricted growing conditions as regular trees do, but you do need birch tree saplings to craft them. So this that you're seeing right here is a mine shaft that I started building, and sort of goes into this mountain here. I thought it was a good place to put it because it's a little bit out of the way of there's a big cave system under here. There was a lot of lava that I kept running into. So this is, I think, is going to be the final resting place for my mine shaft. I think it looks pretty cool. And as you can see, it's boarded up with wood, but wait. Let's check this out. This is very neat. Yeah, 3x3 piston door. I love this thing so much. And then it closes as well. It's got a T flip-flop under here somewhere that allows me to use both buttons to basically activate it either way. Let me just show you the wiring very quickly. Actually, this is not. Let me just close that up. This is not actually my original design. I got it from CNB, who makes some really cool advanced like Minecraft redstone contraptions. You should check out his channel. I think I'll link the original video of the 3x3 piston door in the description. So this is the redstone wiring. It is quite complex. A lot of repeaters that I had to craft. A relatively big space that I had to carve out. I believe I used a total of 14 sticky pistons in the making of this. Lots of redstone torches, stuff like that. Basically, the way it works is, the top 7 pistons basically are very easy to they're very easy to wire up just because it's a pretty standard piston wiring. The trick is to use a double piston extender, which is under here somewhere. Basically, just use a double piston extender. Yeah, it's right here to push up that middle block, and it's just a matter of getting the timing right as far as getting it to push up at the right time. Then we have this. What is it? It's over here actually. We have a T flip-flop over here, a piston flip-flop that allows the buttons to control it, and then we have a pulse limiter over here that controls it. So that's basically the wiring. I think CNB does a much better job of explaining how it works than I do, so you should check out his video after this if you're interested in that kind of thing. So let me just show you the inside of the mine shaft quickly. It's not much. I'm going to make it much more expansive eventually. I love watching this open. Basically, it's just a 5x5 shaft down to bedrock. And the reason it's 5x5 instead of just sort of a straight thing is because this eventually is going to be an elevator shaft after I get that level of tech. Once I make a water wheel, I'll probably put it in here somewhere and allow it to control an elevator that'll go up and down. So that'll be kind of cool. And I won't really go down there right now because there's really nothing. It's just a hole down, and I haven't started making a mine or anything like that. So let's go up to the top of my mansion and check it out, because I am actually going to install the windmill on the top of that. That's what I decided to do this episode. I was originally planning on going to the nether, but I still have not built enough of this place to find a good location for my nether portal. So we will probably do that in episode 6 after I've had some time to work on this a little bit more. Because it probably will be, I'm guessing probably on the lower level, because the upper levels are going to be used for farms and stuff. And I have completed this nice wooden column. I haven't finished the ladders yet, so let's just kill 2 birds with one stone here. I finished this log column that goes down the middle of the mansion. Yeah, I keep calling it mansion. I guess that probably will be what I call it. So this is the top here, and I believe I've brought all the necessary materials. So let's get to it. Let's see. I believe I'm gonna get rid of this ladder here. And I'm thinking actually that I'm going to do this. I'm using the fortune pickaxe because it's been used much less than the silk touch. Really, I've been using the fortune one only to collect ores. Because of course the multiplication of drops only applies to items and not blocks. So for example, it's not multiplying these stone slabs. It doesn't multiply, for example, iron ore or gold. It only multiplies the what's it called? The what am I doing here exactly? It only multiplies the item drops such as diamond, coal, redstone, lapis, stuff like that. And I'm not exactly sure why I destroyed these. I'm gonna put these back. Wow. Sorry about that. So I'm going to take this opportunity while I'm building this to talk a little bit about this series and where I'm going to be taking it. Hold on just a second. So right now, first off, I'd like to sort of talk about the length of each episode. Right now, I've sort of been settling around 20 minutes, and I think that's worked out pretty well. It's allowed me to, pretty much get what I want done in a reasonable amount of time. That I don't think it's too long. If I went up to like 25 minutes, half hour, I think it might get a little bit long. But let me know if this is a good time, or whether you think I should shorten episodes or make them longer, or what, because I would like to know what you guys think I should do. So I think I'm going to... So if the gearbox goes here, then... Okay. I'll do this. And that should be good. So yeah, I'm thinking 20 minutes. I've gotten some comments from Keegan, who apparently has a shorter attention span than some of you, and he would prefer that the episodes be shorter, more like 15. And I'm open to consideration. I'm thinking about, I can split up recording sessions. I can even make them longer if you want, but just let me know what you guys think. And I have really appreciated the feedback that I've gotten on some of these episodes. I believe episode 4 got quite a good number of comments within a relatively short period of time, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm gonna make this a little bit higher. Let's see. Oh yeah. So also I got a comment from a nice fellow whose name escapes me at the moment, who was asking for a world download of this save game as it is, and I'm not going to release a world file of this world really anytime soon. I just sort of want to clear that up, but I will definitely release a world download eventually. I just want to get a lot of stuff done, and I want to really make it something that you can walk around and look at and enjoy. So I would like to. Of course, I'm going to finish building the mansion. I'm going to build plenty of other automated farms and stuff like that. Once I'm satisfied, of course, once I reach steel tools, I'll definitely not going to stop there. Some people who do Minecraft series, they stop when they defeat the Ender Dragon, because that, I guess, is sort of the plot conclusion of Minecraft as of the official release. I'm certainly not going to do that. I'll probably defeat the Ender Dragon, get the XP, and enchant some stuff. But from there, I'm going to keep going. So no worries. Let's see. I do not have any slabs. Let's just plonk down a crafting table, because again, indecisive me, I'm going to tear this down and do it again. And the reason I'm using my pickaxe for this, even though I do have an iron axe, is because I do have the timber mod installed, as I've noted on, and and unfortunately, it doesn't just apply to trees, but it also applies to any log blocks. So, for example, if I were at the base floor of my mansion and I were to knock down one of the logs, it would knock down this entire central column, and I did not want that to happen really at any part of it. So I'm going to use the efficiency 4 pickaxe in the meantime until I find some way to bypass that. I think there is a key that you hold down that'll prevent it from timbering it, but for the time being, just cannot light this up. Let's just get some stone bricks here. So yeah, world download will be eventually. I'm not sure entirely when, but when I'm satisfied with the world, I will put it up for download, if that's what you guys want. And again, sorry for not remembering your name, whoever commented on that. But thank you very much for the suggestion. It's happening. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I think I am gonna make this 6 by 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I'm actually just gonna fast forward this little building bit, because I don't have a whole lot to talk about in the meantime. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward this building, and I will talk to you in Alrighty, so there we go. There's the windmill tower. As it is, yeah, there we go. There's the windmill tower. Yeah, let me just make a little border around here. So there, so as you saw in the in that little time lapse, get a little look into the way I build things, and one word I would use to describe that is indecisively. It's kind of difficult for me to figure out exactly how I want something to be. So it takes me a couple tries, as you can see with doing the wooden log border and then replacing it with planks and sort of going back on that, and but there we go. There's the tower done, and let's just install the windmill here. I'm not sure how long I've been recording for, but there's just a couple more things I'd like to do, and then I'll oh, dang it. Yeah, I also fell down from there quite a bit. And mud. Yes. What I'm going to do is I believe I have all the necessary ingredients with me. Actually, no I don't. I'm going to have to go back to the house at one point and cut the recording. But I need to, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a saw, and I'm basically just going to set it up here. It'll probably be a temporary resting place for it, but I'm going to make a saw. I'm going to grind some panels or whatever I want to make. Yeah, let's just get an empty hand here. There we go. And a couple axles. Do that. And unfortunately, due to the tech tree of Better Than Wolves, I'm not going to be able to make any detector blocks for a while, which means that I'm going to have some sort of manual override on this windmill when it rains. And there we go. Excellent. And now my log is blocked off, so I'm going to have to go down. Maybe if I could jump onto that ladder. Let's see if I can make it. Ugh, no, I didn't. Okay. That was dumb. Whatever. So there we go. There's our windmill. This is going. I think it looks kind of nice. Of course, it is a bit off center, as you can see, but it shouldn't make much of a difference from down here. I sort of had to do that because I'm not gonna naturally rebuild my entire mansion with an odd dimension, and let's just get rid of that, and of course I want it to have even dimensions for other reasons. So there we go. So let's just go in here, just to be sure. I don't think it applies to wooden planks, but can never be too careful. Just get some torches in here, and I'm gonna lead this mechanical power down to, let's see, our ladder. Oh god, it's dark in there. Need to put some torches in there. Actually, no, I don't. So let's get an axle here, and some wooden planks. Wooden planks will do. Sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. It's actually rather late at night while I'm recording. I'm trying not to wake anybody else in the house up. Okay, that's the gearbox there, I believe. There we go. And I should be able to, I think I'll put the gearbox here. Again, empty fist. I really like the ability to switch the orientation of there we go, the gearbox. And let's just, again, 3 axles at a time. Let's do that. Kind of silent just because wow, dumb. I'm kind of silent here just because I don't want to mess anything up. Which I do have a tendency to do from time to time. And okay, so we got that. Let's just get rid of that there, and that can't be helped. Let's go down here. Come on, ladder. So let's see what to talk about. Oh yeah, well, since right now I'm sort of establishing my mechanical power, which is of course a necessary step, and I sort of wanted to do it on camera because it's a big part of the tech tree. But in the next couple of episodes, here's what I'm going to be doing. First off, I believe in episode 6, because hopefully between, that should be good, hopefully between now and then I will have, I'll build my mansion enough, and there we go. I will have built my mansion enough to figure out where my nether portal is going to be, and And of course, once I do that, I'll be able to go there, collect some ground netherrack, which of course I'll have a use for because I'll have built my what's it called, hopper. Alright, so there we go. Let's just leave that out there. And of course, I'll probably change the gearbox orientation at some point, but for now, that'll do. And I believe... No, I did not grab my crafting table. Oops. Let's just pick that up. What was I saying? So yeah, and then I'll get working on building a hibachi, and I would really like to make some sort of... Let's see, I'm going to have to get steel tools first, or I'll have to get steel first so that I can make my block dispensers. But I'd really like to make a nice automated pottery system. It's something I've been looking forward to, and I have not done so far in Better Than Wolves. So looking forward to that. That probably won't be for a few more episodes, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. So I'm going to pause the recording, I'm going to grab some iron from my house, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, so here we are. Got my crafting bench, got my iron, and let's make... So I believe I'm going to need a belt. There we go. I'm not sure exactly what this little particle on the strap texture is, but oh well. I think I'm probably going to need a couple gears. I don't remember the recipe, so I'm just going to have to figure it out. And oh, I guess that's good. Hopefully I'm not going to have to consult the wiki for figuring out. So let's see. Maybe like this? Question mark? Nope, maybe not. Like this? No. Let's see. How do you make a saw? Jeez. Know what? I seem to have forgotten how to make a saw. I'm gonna consult the wiki. Hold on just a second. The wonders of the internet. Turns out I needed a third gear. So let's craft that. Turns out that I wasn't too off track when I was gonna make a second set of gears. Silly me. Alright, let's try this one more time. But I did have pretty much everything else right. So let's do that, and there we are. Have a wonderful saw. And now we can get more stuff in our tech tree. Yay! Awesome. Just to demonstrate it. Panels. I'll make some more. Don't want to step in front of the saw because I do believe it damages you, which is why it's useful in mob traps and farms and stuff like that. Let's just make some molding and corners. I think I really only need 2 of those, but I'll make 4 just for the heck of it. And this is one of my favorite parts. You can actually chop these into gears, which is ridiculously efficient, as opposed to the other way of doing it, which I believe requires 3 blocks of wood total, and this is like 1/16th, I guess, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure if my math is correct. Maybe even 1/32nd. I'm not sure. I don't know. So I think that's going to do it for that episode. Of course, this is definitely not going to be the final resting place for this saw. I just wanted to get it out there as quickly as possible. So I could use it and advance to the next level of the tech tree, and I can continue using it from there. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you really liked it, I'd very much appreciate it if you took half a second to leave a rating. I know it's a cliched request on YouTube, but I do really appreciate it. Just like to thank you again for all the comments that I've received on previous episodes. I really appreciate that as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you wanna follow my videos. Our regular season of the Chaps will record relatively soon, but in the meantime, we'll still be plugging out regular content, even if it's not our Minecraft Adventure series, and I will definitely be doing this for a while. So hopefully you enjoy this kind of stuff. So yeah, as always, leave your suggestions. I read each and every one of my comments, and I reply to all those that warrant a reply, really. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.